Yo, this is Stella Alamarr with Easy Games from Guild Wars 2. You may know me from Ace Online, Arcage, Star Citizen, and Guild Wars, wherever you want to call me. Shava, Stella, Satella, Easy, it doesn't matter, it's just a name. This is the Empowering Wrath Ascended version. The idea of this build is to change the mindset that Guardian cannot go high DPS or high tankiness without sacrificing the other. To achieve that, it uses might stacking to the extreme. Solo, you can still get over 20 stacks of might by yourself. In a Havoc group or a Zerker, you'll have 25 stacks of might non-stop. If you don't believe me, go watch any of my videos. Empowering Wrath 9, that's a Havoc group. 25 stacks of might pretty much during the entire fight. I have 9 videos. If you don't believe what I'm saying, go check them out. Alright, first off, just checking out the stats, let's look at this. Got 2,200 power, 3.3k armor, 15k HP, 51 crit chance, 207 critical damage, 300% healing power, 10% condition duration. Now if we compare that to the exotic celestial version, the reason I'm comparing it to the celestial version is because that is the version I use mostly in pretty much all my videos. Alright, that's the version that gave me that 9k and 8k crits in Empowering Wrath 5, the Stella and Nemix video. If you haven't seen that, please go watch it. It's an amazing video. We have 200 more power, 600 more armor. Now we have 2k less HP, but once again we have 600 more armor, 16% more crit chance, and 4% more critical damage. Alright, that's the stats. Look at this. This looks like a shout build right here. That's what this looks like. It looks like a shout build. Alright, that's what this looks like. But this is meditations. Come on. Now on to the traits. We have 2 in Zeal, 6 in Valor, and 6 in Honor. Now we have Zealot Speed, create a symbol of wrath when you're struck while below the health threshold. Fiery Wrath increases damage against burning foes. 10% damage increase, that's very important. Go with this. Don't do one of these. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You don't need it. Please don't do that. This is what you want right here. 10% against burning foes, that's what you want. Valor. Valor is defense. Gain Aegis when you're struck below the threshold. Aegis with this build, any blocks with this build is very much welcome. Why? Might of the Protector. Gain might when you block attacks. That's what this build is about. Might. Anything that gives us might, we want it. Meditation Master recharges meditations by 20%. Reduces recharge on meditation by 20%. We're using 3 meditations, bro. If you're not running with that, what's wrong with you? Courageous Return. Virtue of Courage is charged when you rally. Retributive Armor. Now, if you've been running the exotic version, you'll notice that we used to run with Focused Mind. That's because our crit chance used to be 35%. Now, to get that fury, you need to use your meditations. We have 3 meditations. 4 seconds of fury for each meditation. That's 12 seconds. You need to time your meditations in a fight for those 4 seconds to DPS somebody down You don't have to do that anymore. With this, we now have 51% permanent critical chance. We don't need Fury anymore. Don't need it. Alright? That's one of the biggest changes to this build is the crit chance. Where are we going? Might have protecting. Game might need block attacks. That's important. Why? We have Aegis. We get Aegis every 40 seconds. We have Aegis on demand wherever we want it. Mace. Protector Strike. That's a block. Might Protector. That's a block. Shield of Wrath. That's 3 blocks right there. Shelter. If you time this with 100 Blaze or Rolling Wrath or any type of burst with multiple hits, multiple consecutive hits, you can easily get over 20 stacks of might. Easily. Whether you started from 0 or 5, you'll get over 20 stacks of might. Honor. Vigorous Precision. Gain vigor whenever you deliver a critical hit. More vigor, you get to dodge more. You want to dodge more. Why? Because you have elusive power. Deal more damage while your endurance is not full. So if your endurance is empty, you're doing 10% more damage. Alright? Root of Exaltation. Symbols are larger. The reason why we're running that is because I'm running Mace, Focus, Greatsword. Greatsword, Symbol of Wrath. There's a symbol right there. Mace, there's a symbol right there. Now, going back up to Zeal, create a symbol of Wrath when you're struck below 50% health. That's another symbol. Now, all 3 together can do some serious damage on their own. Just the 3 symbols on their own can burst even a warrior down. Don't take symbols lightly. Selfless Daring. At the end of your dodge roll, you heal yourself and nearby allies. That's pretty nice. That's 400 healing every time you dodge with Vigorous Precision. That's not bad. And do some more dodging. You got elusive power. Empowering Might. You and nearby allies gain might when you win critical hit. You have 51% critical damage. Now, add that to AoE of the Greatsword and Mace Focus. You just have critical hits everywhere. All the time. Just critical hits all the time. Everywhere. Rare Persistence. Symbols last longer. You have Symbol of Wrath. Symbol of Faith. And Zealot Speed. Another Symbol of Wrath. That's 3 symbols. They're bigger, they last longer. The main reason why we're using the symbols is for damage. I don't care anything about the boons. The boons are nice, but I want that damage more than anything. Now the way symbols work is, when you use them, when you place them on the ground, they proc. Then they proc for every second after that. So if a symbol is 6 seconds, you're gonna boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now including the boom, that's 7 procs. 7 procs of boons and insane damage. That's what we want. The more procs, the larger that AoE is, the more damage you can do to more people. That's what we want. The more AoE, the more people you're hitting, the more might you can gain from empowering might onto the weapons. We have Berserker weapons, Greatsword, Mace Focus, you know that. We have Sigils of Battle, 2 Sigils of Battle. Gain 3 stacks of might for 20 seconds when you swap to this weapon in combat. You have a Sigil of Strength on one weapon. 60% chance on critical gain might for 10 seconds with a 1 second cooldown. We have Sigil of Bloodlust. It's completely up to you whether you would like Bloodlust on his Greatsword or on the Mace Focus or Sword Focus, whatever be used. But the reason why I put the superior sigil of strength on the greatsword instead of the mace focus, because mace has access to might from crits off of empowering wrath and from blocks, whereas greatsword only has its auto attack, which we're not going to be doing all the time, but from its auto attack and critical hits from empowering wrath. But the might from empowering wrath is only 5 seconds, so it needs a little bit more, which is why superior sigil of strength is on the greatsword. We have bowl of spicy butternut squash soup, 100 power, 70 ferocity. We have potent master, maintenance oil, gain precision equal to 6% of toughness and 4% of your vitality. Armor. Everything is knights except for the chest and legs, which are cavalier. On to runes. Superior rune of the eagle. Now if you've been running the build, you will notice that we're no longer using the runes of strength. It's because we needed more precision, a little bit more crit damage. But don't worry, we still have that plus 6% damage modifier against targets with less than 50% health. Our infusions are vital, well-rolled infusions, all of them vitality infusions. Accessories. We have a soldier amulet, 2 knight's rings, dominance and precision. That's important. This isn't the regular knights with toughness. This is the precision knights. We have 2 cavalier earrings and a regular knight's back piece, which is dominant and toughness. We have 1 infusion in vitality, and the rest are toughness. Alright. Now, I know a lot of you guys like to run runes of the Traveler for the movement speed. Some of you may still want to use runes of strength. So I got you covered. I'm gonna have four different versions to choose from based on what rune set you like. The first version is this, with runes of the eagle. The second version is the runes of the Traveler. All your armor is going to be the same. Now, those well-rolled infusions, those are going to be toughness instead of vitality. You're still going to have your soldier's amulet. You're going to have 1 precision-based knight's ring, 1 toughness-based knight's ring, 2 Zerker earrings, and 1 toughness-based knight's back piece. Then you're going to have all toughness infusions. Now the only other difference is going to be this. Bowl of curry butternut squash soup. You switched out the spicy butternut squash soup. We needed more precision. Alright? To balance out that power, crit chance, crit damage, HP, and armor. There you go. There's your Traveler's version. Now your second version is runes of speed. Maybe you like the extra speed, but you like the vitality from this rune set. I got you covered. Once again, your armor pieces are the same, but because we have that extra vitality from runes of speed, we don't need vitality infusions, so instead we're going to use toughness infusions. We're going to use all precision-based knights pieces, except for the rings, which are going to be cavaliers. We have 2 toughness infusions, and the rest are going to be precision. Now, it's important that you use precision. Why? Let's watch this. Our crit chance went down to 49%. Let's keep that at precision. Alright? Just keep it. We're going to be using bowl of sweet and spicy butternut squash soup for the runes of speed version. The last version, runes of strength. If you've come to love the rune of strength like I have, I got you covered. For this version, All your armor is going to be the same, except for the gloves and the boots. We have plenty of power from runes of strength, so we need the precision. You have to balance out all the stats so that all the builds are similar to each other as much as possible. So we're going to go with Assassins instead of Berserker. Now we have all Vitality and Fusions on the armor. Now, once again we have our Soldier Amulet, 2 Precision Knights Earring, 1 Cavalier Earring, 1 Toughness Knight's Earring, and 1 Cavalier Backpiece. All Precision Infusions, except for 1, which would be Vitality. And once again we have our Butternut Squash Suit in our maintenance order. Those are the 4 different versions you have to choose from. Pick one, whichever you like, it doesn't matter to me. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you like the Ascended version. If you have any comments about the build, hit me up on the forums or in the comment section below, or you can message me in game. I don't have the Ascended gear, so I can't give you a video for the Ascended version just yet, but I'm working on it. In the meantime, hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you later.